Alright, on the drive, rock at P0 NMT, then we're swapping directly to a POC and cat bag. The reason we start with the rock is to have our NMT further back, where a POC will be higher up. We do want to utilize a slightly slow needle here on the drive. Then you may be thinking, what type of sorcery have I found? What type of magic have I found so we can play with such a slow needle and still get ourselves to a chance for an albatross? No, we cannot. We can not even with in testing with a top spin boost 4 P5 wind 5 ball with a 7.2 miles per hour, which is the best wind or the lowest wind. We are still then approximately 20 yards too short to even have a chance for the albatross. So here I had to change my mindset. I had to look at this as a how can we secure the eagle in the best possible way using a special ball. Now we will be having a free to play ball shot as well on this one for those that do want to dabble into, and you could play this shot with a P5 wind 4 ball if you would so like, but I wanted to focus at least as a start to have a P5 wind 5 ball where we're getting ourselves the easiest possible way to secure the eagle, because there will be players here that is in your bracket that will struggle here in getting themselves a birdie. This is the first time we ever have this type of headwind on this hole, and I couldn't imagine something more boring, to be honest. But we're playing ourselves once again for a safe eagle. That's the only thing we do, and making sure that we're focused all the way through as we're playing not 2 shots to get the eagle, we're playing 3 shots. On the second shot, we are just going to transport ourselves towards past the trees. We're looking at the white ring to the right by the rough line, with the white ring, bottom white ring to the left, to just covering the shadow slightly. I'm using the left side of the shadow. I'm using the shadow as an extra reference to allow myself to know what type of distance I should be where I put my white ring. But you shall always know that you're gonna be somewhere around +4, 5, 6, 7, something like that if you do hit a perfect ball drive. Now we're using the crack of the circle as a reference point with the rubber band, and we call this one, 0.75 ball of right curl, as it's somewhere in between somewhat slightly less than 0.8 ball right curl. Gets the ball down there with 7 top spin, 1 right spin, and from here we do have a wedge to secure the eagle. On the third shot, we are playing a wedge. We either play a no spin, which is the standard EB school, plus 10% elevation P5 numbers, or we're playing a max top spin version of the EB school. I do strongly advise the max top spin EB school if you do have M-Bringer 7 or M-Bringer 8. That's because we are going to allow ourselves to pull very few rings, and as we're playing a rough bump, we definitely have some fault margin included there. All the top spin, ball guideline, 1 green square through the hole. Adjust is going to be EB school minus 15% elevation, P0 numbers. So in this instance, we do like 95%-ish. Can't really remember exactly what I played, but it's approximately that distance. But we do a standard EB school play, but we're using minus 15% elevation, P0 numbers to get that one to drop. And like I said, the no spin definitely viable as well, and it's still gonna be less than 10 rings to pull even though you're at max club. Then you play EB school plus 10% elevation P5 numbers. Scan the QR code and get yourself the best guides on the market on patreon.com/golfclashtom. You have the link as well in the description down below.